what it is, what it don't, man. It's your boy Shoeb and Doug the Shoeb. CSR Promotion, CSRpromo.com. I got somebody right here, Popov. I know a lot of people been saying me and him look alike. It ain't. You know, who knows? You might be kin, right?
Yeah, I hear that.
You been hearing that?
Hey, maybe a little taller, but you know,
yeah. I'm gonna get you on that, all right? Anyway, look, man, we're out here, man. Club Icon, hottest in the hood. We'll continue with our series, Why an Orlando Rapper Hasn't Blown Up. So, Popov, you have a hot song, Man of My City. You got some spins out there with Nasty on JHM 102 Jams.
Nasty with Clark Shepard in Gainesville, Tallahassee, Tampa, Puerto Rico. It's all over the place. But straight up and down, I feel like the reason why nobody, you know, popping in the O straight up and down, I don't think it's anybody hating. I don't think that's the situation, because everybody pretty much grinding. The people that are grinding, everybody's playing to see, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people just ready, they scared to break a new sound, my dude. You know what I'm saying? We gotta like separate and stand for our own city, you understand? We don't want to sound like Tampa. We got love for them, but we don't want to sound like Miami. We want to sound like our own sound. I think a lot of DJs just scared to go that way. They want to go with what works, and that's cool with me. You know what I'm saying? I got no problem with that. So it's gonna kind of like fall back as a chain reaction. It's gonna have to go from the outside to the inside for them to play the record or for them to support. But at the end of the day, I just feel like a lot of people just scared to demonstrate a new sound that's coming to the game. You dig what I'm saying?
All right, Popov, you made some great points. However, just tell the audience and tell these up-and-coming artists that are trying to get on, what are some of the methods that you did to get on, get that song, you know, let them know, Man of My City, and have that little movement behind it. Explain to them
straight up and down
what made it happen.
What we did was we took it upon ourselves to put it in your face. You know, like, believe it or not, a lot of these DJs don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks. You might think you out there promoting, you might think you're putting in work, but 2 weeks, 3 weeks isn't enough. Sometimes it takes 6 months. Sometimes it takes a whole year until these people know you on a first name basis. And they see you, they know, oh, yo, that's such and such, yo, that's such and such. I just think a lot of people just got to make it upon themselves instead of putting it in the DJ's hand or blaming it on the promoter or blaming it on the PD. Put it upon yourself. After you grinding, when you can't grind no more, maybe you could go somewhere else and point a finger. But at the end of the day, it starts with yourself. You know what I'm saying? It starts with everything you stand for. If people don't believe what you're about to do or what you're trying to do or that you got a movement, ain't nobody gonna follow you. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it starts with you. So you got to do it yourself. You feel me? Great
points again. Now, you mentioned that you got some spins out there with Clark Shepard out there in Gainesville. Explain the importance about getting outside of Orlando and making a name for yourself.
Well, at the end of the day, it's all about awareness, you know what I'm saying? When these labels start calling, they start asking questions, they're going to go in your city and they're going to ask your surrounding cities, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, you're supposed to take it upon yourself to reach out to the people. If they don't know that you popping, they don't know who you are, never received the email, never received a call, a text, or even nothing, a Twitter, whatever the case may be, if they never heard of your name, you're not on your grind, you're not on your job. It's important for all these people from the surrounding cities to call here and figure out who you are. Instead of them calling out, let them call here and figure out who you are. And if you popping, the city's gonna co-sign. It's happened for us plenty of times.
Okay, now when he says that he's been around there doing it, he's been putting out his promo material, CDs, posters, all that. So again, it's not just your music. Yeah, your music is a major part of it, but you got to have the visuals going. Right. You got to be on the internet. You got to have like a nice little movement behind you. Like you got Michael Stokes, who we at CSR always supported. He's been on that song In the O with that we did a year ago. So explain how you have a nice little click together that always has your back.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you want to stay relevant. You know what I'm saying? You want to stay relevant. You don't want to always put all your marbles into one cup or put the marbles all on one side. You got to spread it out. You got to build a brand. It's not always about the music. Sometimes it's 90% business and 10% music, and a lot of people don't want to get that today. They don't want to understand that. If y'all don't want to hear it from the corporate dude, take it from me. At the end of the day, if your business ain't on point, you're going to get a deal and you're going to feel just like you back in the streets selling dope. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it goes back to that situation. It's about you, and it's about who you surround yourself around, positive people who are going to make you better, not yes man. At the end of the day, if you don't have a movement, people don't respect you, if people don't see you, you're in the same spot. Get out and go work at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying?
Now, here's a thing a lot of artists get into it. They always let their homeboys hear the songs.
Yeah.
You got to get people outside of your circle sometimes to listen to your music. So in order for you to know that it's a good song. So,
yeah, most definitely.
Explain a little bit about that. Hold on, wait. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
But about the Man of My City. Was it an instant hit when you made it, or how did you had to let other people hear it?
It was 50-50. People didn't like it. People liked it. People didn't want to hear it. People wanted to support it. at the end of the day, it took a while. You know what I'm saying? People had to believe in it. A lot of times, people hit the scene and people think they're gonna be gone in 2 weeks. They're gonna be gone in 6 months. They're gonna be gone in a year. Sometimes it takes that because the DJ don't been put in so many positions where they play a record, you don't have a follow-up record, you're not even on the scene no more. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Goes back to you. You dig what I'm saying?
So again, let's just go ahead and go back to the whole Orlando rap has been blowing up. What are some improvements that they have been doing lately, and what are some things that they need to improve on?
I'd have to say the most important thing is the promo. You know what I'm saying? The awareness. People have to understand. I believe who you are is not always the hip hop clubs too. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you might have to step out into another market. Because those are the people that buying the records. We already know that. You know what I'm saying? Half the people in the clubs that we rocking every night, we know it's all download iPod music. You feel what I'm saying? For free. You dig what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you might want to step out and you don't have to sell out, but you want to touch other markets. You want to do other things. You want to, like I said, build a brand. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just stand there and just make music and be like, yo, this is gonna make me $1 million. Because if you do your homework, it's not true. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Made some great points. All you artists, anybody who's watching these interviews, again, we're here to help you. And he took his time out to help you guys out. So look, holla at us, holla at him.